Throughout the past year, my channel has went through a pretty good size of viewers and subscribers. Of course, I am still growing. You know, I'm not even at 2K yet, but even passing 1,000, passing 1,500, and being close to 2K is still something that younger me who dreamed of being a YouTuber never really thought. Of course, in today's video, we're going to be talking about people I would like to collaborate with, right? If I ever get big enough and within the FGC, right? There's no like Mr. Beast, Logan Paul. I'm gonna, you know, eat like a thing of lunch and go, oh my god, I'm never gonna. It's people who I genuinely want to work with. But so of course, you like this video and you want me to make videos with these people, subscribe, right? Because maybe if I get my subscriber count up, they'll actually do it. You know, because that's just how content creation works. You can't make a video with everybody who asks. You got to be somewhat relevant. Leave a like on the video to help promote it on YouTube. And comment down below who you think I would be good to, collab with, possibly. So the first person who I want to collab with. Anybody who wants me in their videos. Now, I believe that, of course, I'm going to be naming off people who I want to be in their videos. But there might be people out there who want me in their videos, right? Or I want them in my videos. And there's people out there who want me in their videos. So if you ever make videos, any size of the FGC, realistically, I'm just a human at the end of the day. We have already done a few collaborations in the past. Very exciting stuff. So if you're ever like, man, I'm starting out Street Fighter content, let me have Arroyoyo talk about a tier list real quick, I'll gladly come. I don't really charge anything. You can pay me, but you don't have to, right? It's all for the sake of the community, right? But if we're going into like now let's start talking about people who are like actually big names in the FGC. My number one choice, if I had to choose who I would want to make a video with, and it would be like one of the highlights of my YouTube career when I end, it would be Brian F. Brian F is, look at this guy. Look at this guy, man. Look at this man, dude. He's very entertaining. He's very knowledgeable. He's also very hard-headed. He's not afraid, to tell people in chat to like shut the fuck up if they're saying if they're saying stupid shit. I learned a lot about Street Fighter through Brian F. Before I even played Street Fighter, right? Because I was an NRS kid and I was an anime kid. I would always watch Brian F's videos and like, why are you stuck in gold rank? I'm like, man, if I was playing Street Fighter, I wouldn't be stuck in gold rank. I wouldn't be stuck in gold rank if I was playing Street Fighter. And then when I did play Street Fighter 5, I hit diamond in like a couple of weeks, which, maybe is not the most impressive, but, somebody who's used to one-button anti-airs and neutral skips playing Street Fighter 5 for the first time, I was like, what the hell is a V-trigger system? So shout out Brian F, right? Still puts out amazing content. Recently just started a podcast. He has to go through all the big names of the FGC. I think episode 1 had IDOM, right? So if you go from IDOM to Arroyo, there's probably going to be a lot of brackets in between, right? But, that's not good on him, for always grinding, being there for the community, right? He performs in like the World Warrior tournaments and the Cap. I think he still goes for qualifiers, but he's at the end of the day, he's a working man. He loves his dog. He loves his girlfriend, fiance, wife. I don't know his marital status. I'm not that much of a big fan. The next person would be this individual right here. Oh, let me get a better photo. This man right here, Jayuna, Anime Illuminati. Very similar to Brian F. I loved it when he was on the Panda videos. There was a time, and this is, and I'm gonna kind of humiliate myself real quick, where I was still growing my YouTube channel. I think I had like 10 subscribers, 15, 20 subscribers. I love to comment on his video. I said, hey man, got any fucking tips? Got any tips? And he said, just be you and keep grinding. And I said, thank you, right? And then I'll call him, and this is where it got a little sussy, right? I'm like, oh, thank you, haha. Damn, you trying to be my mentor? And then he called me a clout chaser. So that was exciting. But nonetheless, I still watch his videos. I think he's still very entertaining. His content always makes me laugh no matter what it is. Once again, when you are at a certain status in YouTube, right? Everybody, you have a lot of people who look up to you. Maybe a lot of people who are asking for handouts and all this stuff. So I might have just gotten shuffled into that group realistically. But even though he did say that. It did hurt my feelings, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh no, I like look up to this guy and I want my content to be like his, and his content's so good, I wish I could be like him, you know, like eventually. And then he called me a clout chaser, and I was like, well, that fucking hurt. Never meet your idols. But I don't think he meant it maliciously, right? He probably, you know, a lot of these people, they probably get a bunch of DMs, a bunch of ats. He's a modern warrior. Never meet your heroes. You know what I'm saying? So that's very exciting. Now we're moving on back to Street Fighter. We have the GOAT, man. We have obviously the GOAT of Street Fighter. We have Punk the God, right? Punk the God, very cool guy. I feel like me and Punk the God will get along, not because of like anything that we have ever met or talked about, but we both play Smite. You know, we both play fighting games. I feel like me and Punk the God play the same video games, and as weird as like that sounds, I think we would. And we're both not. We're pretty sociable. You know, we know how to communicate and, you know, be not weirdos. We play the same games, right? So after a good rank session of me being 1900 MR and him being 2400 MR in Street Fighter, we can go hop on Smite 2, man. I'll be your jungler, right? You can rock fucking Neath. You know, rock Neath duo, Neath mid and Smite 2. I'll be Thanatos jungle, right? Let's queue up, Punk. Let's queue up. Now, very close to Punk the God, who recently I have we have interacted, right? Nothing more than just online interactions. Is Psycho, right? Psycho is I believe he's Punk the God's roommate, or they used to be roommates, or they still are roommates. I don't keep track on people's lives because it's not like I have a parasocial relationship with any of these people I have listed, right? They're just people that I watch on the internet and I would like to make a video with. So he might still be Punk the God's roommate. I know they were roommates at one time, but yeah, Psycho, super nice guy, currently in Street Fighter League doing work. Occasionally we'll exchange Twitter comments, nothing too crazy. He'll like my tweet. Nothing more than that, you know, so it'd be cool to get him on a video. I feel like one of the best Kimberlys still in the world, so being able to talk to him about what Kimberly needs, it will always be an exciting conversation. None needed, obviously, the GOAT of fighting games. Like, you know, if you could, I think if you're like an NBA podcast, right, you would want LeBron on your podcast. If you're an NFL podcast, you would want Tom Brady on your podcast. If you do fighting game content, you would want Jay Wong on your fucking video in your podcast. This man, I feel like he's the nicest dude. He didn't choose me for next up though, so that's fine. I'll reapply for season 2, but maybe I'll be on the next season next up, man. Maybe you guys, hit me up. I'll be on the next season next up. But yeah, super cool guy, gives back to the community, helps a lot of people. The Wazzler and all that jazz. I'm happy that Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is having a resurgence. This man loves the game, and when it's popular, it's popular. Now, on the same vein as Justin Wong, you think about fighting games, you're going to think of Maximilian Dude, right? You're going to think of Maximilian Dude. Once again, he's putting, crazy work in the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and Beyond. A lot of videos. He's also one of the fighting game content creators that can successfully do variety, right? I don't watch much I watch Maximilian, but sometimes I'll watch like a Street Fighter video, but I play a lot of Street Fighter, so I'm like, oh, maybe I don't want to watch Street Fighter today. But he's playing Silent Hill. I'm watching the Silent Hill series, right? I'm not a Monster Hunter fan, but maybe when he plays Dino Crisis, I'll probably watch that. He plays a lot of... I watched his Wukong playthrough. I don't think he beat Wukong. So very exciting, right? He's possibly the content creator that if I was to replace, right? Let's say 10 years from now, Maximilian Dude retires, and there has to be a new Maximilian Dude. I would want me to fill that spot, because I love playing I love fighting games, right? I love fighting games, but I love playing other games, right? I mostly just play fighting games as of right now, but I love other games. If you look at my YouTube channel, right? If you look at my YouTube channel, I have 2.1 thousand videos, and maybe 20% of them are fighting games. Right now, it's mostly fighting games because this is where I fit within the FGC. Right, currently just teaching people, but I would love to eventually go back and just record all these random ass games again. I love it, dude. I love video games. I'm a gamer. Oh no, I'm a gamer. Honorable mentions, right? Once again, it's like anybody who wants to be in a video with me, I will gladly do a video with you. Honorable mentions would be Kizzy K. Obviously, I looked up to his Kai Keystone Shrive. He has fighting game select going on for, good for him. Who else would it be? Let's venture out a little bit. Who else would I actually want to be in a video with? Like, if they offered me, I would of course say yes. I mean, that would be everybody, but I would be like, oh my god. Like you would nerd out. Let's see. There would be maybe like, There's so many people. Like and you know what? It would just be anybody. Like I think I would have that reaction to anybody. Of course I can list, like Shine, Chris CCH, The Birds, Street Fighter wise. Then we go to anime. You got like Hotashi, Razzo and all of them. You go to Dragon Ball. You have Nitro. Zane FGC, who I used to know before he, got all fucking great at video games. And now he's goated and fucking sponsored. I knew Zane FGC back when he was Zane 2300. I knew him back when he still had TTV in his name. What a nice guy, I let him do his own thing. I don't I'm never like a clout. Fuck, dude. Anime Illuminati got me. I'm never like a clout chaser, though. Like, I knew him before he glowed up, but I was never like, give me some handouts, man. Shut up my damn channel. But yeah, so Zane FGC would be pretty sick to have him back on with the Grand Blue scene. He's doing work over there. Like, there's just so many fighting games. Tekken, you have Arslan Ash, you have Knee, all them bitches. Be pretty sick. So I mean, that's it. If anybody down below, comment down below who you think else I could, who you think I would fit in with, because there has to be like chemistry, I mean, if I'm being honest as well, LTG, and not even for like meme reasons. I think LTG, I feel like I felt what LTG had when I was like around 600 to 1,000 subscribers. I was putting out normal ass videos. Hate comments left and right. You're like, why the fuck are people hating on me? I'm not doing anything to these people. And then once I passed like 1,000 and then to like now, people are like, oh, this guy just makes content that for newer players and it's like helpful and it's just opinion based. So I was like, dude, LTG, I can see why that motherfucker gets gets angry. Every now and then you get a weird fucking dude in the chat and you're like, what the, why is this individual harassing me? So I think LTG would be great. Maybe we can have a goddamn workout stream. That would be pretty sick. And then I guess outside of fighting games, if we think about it, we got like Ludwig, Northern Lion, who is amazing. SSOH PKC, Seamus from the Creatures. He stopped making content, I think, believed to health reasons or maybe just burnout. Uber Haxer Nova. I love the Creatures, man. Growing up, I love the Creatures. Then you have like Frost Prime. I watch the Slay the Spire videos. Good Mythical Morning. Like, I watch a lot of content creators, man. So maybe I think that's why I'm doing well, is because, when you watch a lot of content creators, you maybe pick and choose certain aspects that you like from that character. Or that person, and it's going to mold into your personality. I think because I watch a wide variety of people, I can, I have a pretty good grounded personality overall, while still being me, while still being the monster and being like my sarcastic, pop off, confident, narcissistic self. But at the same time, I can take a step back and help a fucking goal player understand what a safe jump is if needed. So yeah, so thank you everybody. Comment down below who you think, who you would like me to be on. Or at the person, Say Jam, obviously. Say Jam, my bad. Say Jam. Forgot the message, Say Jam. So, thank you, everybody. Comment down below who you think, or at the person on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, join their chat. I'm not saying you have to, but, maybe plant the seeds, man. Plant the seeds. But thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I greatly do appreciate it, and I'll see y'all again next time. See ya!